Welcome to Animate Bible Stories, where we bring the Bible to life through powerful animations. Today, we journey back to a special day in history, a day filled with joy, prophecy, and praise. It's the day Jesus made his triumphant entry into Jerusalem, the day we now celebrate as Palm Sunday. Why did the people shout Hosanna? What made Jesus weep for Jerusalem? And what does this powerful story teach us today? Stay tuned as we dive deep into the triumphal entry of Jesus. The triumphal entry, Palm Sunday. Palm Sunday marks the day when Jesus made his triumphant entry into Jerusalem, fulfilling a prophecy from Zechariah 9 verse 9. This event, recorded in the four Gospels, Matthew 21 verses 1 to 11, Mark 11 verses 1 to 11, Luke 19 verses 28 to 40, and John 12 verses 12 to 19, sets the stage for the events of Holy Week, leading to his crucifixion and resurrection. 1. Jesus sends two disciples to get a donkey. As Jesus and his disciples approached Jerusalem, they came to Bethphage, near the Mount of Olives. Jesus instructed two of his disciples. Go into the village ahead of you. As soon as you enter it, you will find a donkey tied there with its colt. Untie them and bring them to me. If anyone asks you, why are you untying it? Say, the Lord needs it. Matthew 21 verses 2 to 3. The disciples obeyed, and as Jesus said, they found the donkey and its colt. When the owners asked why they were taking the animals, the disciples answered, the Lord needs it, and the owners let them go. This moment fulfilled the prophecy in Zechariah 9 verse 9, which had been spoken over 500 years earlier. Rejoice greatly, daughter Zion. Shout, daughter Jerusalem. See, your king comes to you, righteous and victorious, lowly and riding on a donkey, on a colt, the foal of a donkey. 2. Jesus rides the donkey into Jerusalem. The disciples brought the donkey and placed their cloaks on its back. Jesus sat on it and rode into Jerusalem. As he entered the city, a great crowd gathered. The people were excited and began laying their cloaks and palm branches on the road, honoring him like a king. Many people spread their cloaks on the road, while others spread branches they had cut in the fields. Mark 11 verse 8. The crowd shouted with joy, Hosanna! Meaning, save us now. Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Blessed is the King of Israel. The whole city was stirred, and some asked, who is this? The crowd answered, this is Jesus, the prophet from Nazareth in Galilee. 3. The Pharisees complain. While the people rejoiced, the Pharisees were angry and jealous. They told Jesus to stop the people from shouting. But Jesus replied, I tell you, if they keep quiet, the stones will cry out. Luke 19 verse 40. 4. Jesus weeps over Jerusalem. As Jesus looked at Jerusalem, he began to weep. He knew that despite their excitement, many people did not truly believe in him. He prophesied that the city would one day be destroyed because the people did not recognize the time of God's visitation. Luke 19 verses 41 to 44. Lessons from the triumphal entry. Jesus is the true king. He entered Jerusalem not on a war horse, but on a humble donkey, showing that he is a king of peace and salvation. Prophecy fulfilled. Jesus fulfilled Zechariah 9 verse 9, proving he was the promised Messiah. The people's praise. Many shouted Hosanna. But later that week, some of the same people would turn against him and call for his crucifixion, Matthew 27 verse 22. Jesus knows our hearts. He saw beyond the crowd's excitement and wept for Jerusalem because they did not fully accept him. God's plan cannot be stopped. The Pharisees wanted to silence the people, but Jesus declared that if they kept quiet, the very stones would cry out. The triumphal entry reminds us to recognize and worship Jesus as King not just with words, but with true faith and obedience. As we celebrate Palm Sunday, may we welcome Jesus into our hearts and lives, preparing for the victory of Easter.